Hello and welcome. Happy Tuesday to everybody. We're back and we have finally, I don't know how you feel about it, but for me it feels good. We have finally kind of ended the mage arc. We're moving on to hunter. It's one of the best decks in the meta right now, and I want to show you the deck. Also, we can start off by talking about my hunter journey today. So we have played a bunch of games. Played like 30 games, 18 wins, 12 losses, which is good. I went 50-50 with it until I got a really big winning streak that I hope that we can continue riding right now, which is super good. So yeah, I want to talk a little bit about the deck and what I have discovered today. So Shockspitter Hunter. Shocker. What is it about? It's about using your weapons that you can generate. You have Bloodseekers and you have Candle Shots, and you also get a bunch of weapons from the Dormant Wild Steed, right? You can get it from Spirit Poacher, or you can get it from Wild Spirits. So you use them, you power up your Shockspitters, which are these. And when they're super powerful, you play them together with a Brand Bronzebeard, and you deal double damage. So you can get them to become like super strong, and you can also get a good reduction on them if you want to make if you want to do that combo like a little bit earlier by having a Stormpike Battle Ram. Like you get it to die and then you have the reduction. So that's super powerful. And what you can do if you have played your Shockspitters is you can do a Devouring Swarm. They die to an enemy minion, and then you get them back on your hand, and then you can do it again. Like one turn later, or maybe even in the same turn if you have enough mana. And it's also like an alternative if you can't find your brand. They're super easy to tutor with both tracking and selective breeder. So it's nice, like the combo is pretty consistent as long as you have obtained the weapons earlier. I went 50-50 with kind of the mindset of just going for the Shockspitters because the deck is called Shockspitter Hunter, right? But the magical thing that maybe I have lucked out, but what I found is that it's so powerful to get your Stormpike Battle Ram pretty early, having it die, and then you play Hydrolodon on turn 5. And that's usually where I win, like on a concede basically on turn 5-6. If they don't concede, like just having this out is so good because right now, board clears that can kind of wipe out everything and even the Hydrolodon without leaving any heads. I mean, people don't run that much, right? It's very aggressive. It's very much everybody's just doing their thing. So getting a Hydrolodon online is just insane. So that's kind of what I've noticed. Of course, there are some other super nice things in the decks, like Keen Eye Spotter together with Candle Shot is just amazing because you can just take out whichever minion, no matter how powerful it is, you can just kill a minion. Super good. However, I think it's time to just go out and try to win some. And yeah, we're rocking the beautiful, super cool Northramar portrait. And I actually got over 2,000 wins with Hunter now. So that feels good. Like I haven't played Hunter for basically a year. Just like a little bit here and there because Beast Hunter wasn't really popping for me. But this deck flows very well. And it's very powerful too. Just aggro in the beginning. Try to charge up your thingies, your Shockspitters. And then you can just slap them hard. And if you're lucky, you get an early Hydrolodon. I like to keep Beastsucker Tavish. Bloodseeker is pretty good. I think against the Paladin, they have a lot of 1 health minions, but I think we can play it anyways. Like, you can get crazy value. Actually, just trading with your Bloodseeker is pretty nice because, you know, the more you swing, the stronger are your Shockspitters gonna get. So I've gotten them to, I think, 8 maximum. So I want to equip this early, so I think I'm gonna go for the Selective Breeder. And I'm gonna pick the Ram here just to curve out well. and see if I can find the other stuff later. Just having this right now is just, I mean, it's just a better discovery if we are just going to, we're going for the attack right away. And we already got a ram. I mean, we can kind of go ram into ram, right? I think I want to take this trade like this and just deal maximum amount of damage. So this is also a paladin and not a rogue, which is kind of nice to know. I haven't played against, I don't think I've played against any paladin with this. Okay, so we're a little off here unless we want to drop our Keen Eye Spotter, which I think we will. This could find us a Hydrolodon, but so we're gonna have to sacrifice the weapon here, which I'm not super happy about. So maybe I shouldn't have taken the first swing, but it is what it is. It's good to just get the swing because we have so many weapons too. And this just removes a minion, right? It's good. And next turn we can charge our ram into something and maybe not even trade. And I just want to make it so turn 6 would be a good Beastalker Tavish. Okay. We can sacrifice the baddie guest, which is, I mean, it's the way, right? Let's check it with tracking. We don't really have a turn 5 play. We could go tracking and look for something else, but I think I want to use my mana just to go for a hero power here. So I'm gonna take a conjured arrow. Play this, have the baddie guest sacrifice, and then just go face. And we could take out a big target with Devouring Swarm, but I think next turn is probably gonna be off curve, right? Unless we can go, yeah, we're gonna go Stormpike Battle Ram, and then I just want to play Tavish early. All right, this is gonna be a grindy game. I see. Maybe it's better to just go Wild Spirits and hero power here then. Just set it up a little bit. So I could trade now. I could also use my Devouring Swarm. Do I ever want to use my Devouring Swarm to get rid of this? The 4/6? I'll get these up on my hand again. I don't think I need to. If I do this trade, just because I can do it, then I kind of set it up for an explosive trap if I want to go for that. So that kind of makes sense to me. But it's not the best position. And I really want to go Tavish instead of the Battle Rams. I was really hoping for a Hydrolodon. I think it would be kind of GG here. But I am curious about this Amber Watcher. So I'm absolutely not sure about the list. Like, it doesn't seem like it's... doesn't seem like it's pure, but it might be. Just having that healing to kind of sustain. Ooh! Okay, this is a very good explosive trap. Unless he buffs up Cariel, which I think he would, but... Bad things though. Maybe I'll send something back to the hand. But I think we definitely want to go explosive here. Then maybe we can take out the Okani later. But explosive is very good with Tavish. I think I want to take explosive. I love motion denied against rogues. It's so good. And I mean, Paladin is, I don't think it's not super common for them to play 3 cards. He's getting closer to Cariel if he runs it. This is pretty good just to get a taunt back, but the problem is they will be dormant when they spawn. So I think it's better with just Ice Trap here. And then we just chill. So yeah, he's just gonna make most of them die. He's checking for whatever it is. I mean, getting rid of this Cariel is good, and I'm happy that a buff didn't come down, but might for this guy. But at least we'll counter it, so it's gonna waste a lot of mana. And now we could actually play... Ooh, oh. Alright, so we have to go Stormpike Ram. Okay, that's fine. Stormpike Ram into this. And with the Selective Breeder, I think it's better to just pick... I don't like that I'm going off curve here, by the way. I could clear one more minion, though. I think Hydrolodon is the way. Like, these are just 3 for now. But the good thing about picking Shockspitter is it's a copy, so we can get even more Shockspitters. But Hydrolodon is very good. And now we just chill. It's gonna be hard to kill him through a Carriel if he runs it. I think this would be, like, about time. Just stacking armor. This is a good Hydrolodon, though. It's less good now, right? We have to run it into this. And then he can kill... I can still remove enough stuff. With this, we should probably use it to draw, though. I could get the Hydrolodon back to my hand if I want to. Which isn't too bad, right? Just get rid of this. And think a little bit. Batty Guest is nice. Keen Eye Spotter is nice. So now is the question. Do I ever want to just trade into these and then do my Devouring Swarm? I don't think I want to. Like, this might force him to buff. And that's just wasted mana for him. So it makes sense to me. Or maybe it's just Carriel here. Oh! That's pretty cool. That was a long time since I saw that. I ran it in Dragon Paladin in the beginning. Alright. He's just tanking me. I need some weapons. So we gotta get the Spirit Poachers going. Oh, this is a good... kind of a good curve, right? I'm not super happy about these. I could play Astalor to trade into this. I like the hero power, but it's kind of an awkward curve. Battle Ram is also pretty good. Just get a Battle Ram out there, trade this, and I think Astalor is the way. Gives me something back too. Now he could be coming down with a buff. I'm super sad that I didn't get the weapon. Ordering the court. Okay, so here comes, I think, maybe like a jailer or something before the Carriel. But he's not getting here now, I think, because... Whoa! It's a lot of damage. I mean... it's a lot of damage. Candle Shot is so good here, yeah! Yeah! We like this. That's so good. Alright, we gain that... Should we gain the armor? I'm not sure. Maybe this guy runs Denathrius. I kind of just want a curve here with the Stormpike Ram. Woo! We'll get Huffer. Things are turning around. But it's good to get this too, like the armor and also getting my big Astalor myself. Maybe that would have been lethal actually. Equality, full clear. I mean, that's not too much damage. Okay. This is a Healadin. Oh no! Oh my. I think we're big time dead. Just get out-tanked, out-ranked. Help! It's going full. That's a Bran. I'm not really pulling what I want to pull. I could have gone double Bran. I could have gone double, actually. I mean, I can still get it back. Could I have gotten a million of these? This could be a super interesting game. Get him. Get me some armor. And let's just take a swing. Alright, and now it's time to just go Astalor a million times. They're pretty good to counter Carriel, I suppose. I'm not sure. Yeah, there is the Carriel. Hopefully he doesn't steal this stats. Yeah, okay, so no more minion, which means that we can play one Astalor. It's gonna be really good. And each hit will be like individually hit We could do it again. It's not half bad, right? We do it on this one. Just get a million Astalors. Oh, it didn't die. Oh, I'm stupid. Alright. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. Had to die. I was like trying to save it too. That's the worst part. Take a little nudge here. Maybe we could stick a Bran. Oh, that was such a sucky play. That's a Mr. Smite. Help. It's been a long time since I saw that. It's been a really long time since I saw that. Oh, wait. Did my game crash? No. It's okay. We're alive. That breaks the winning streak. Ah. Right. So, actually, it's kind of interesting. Like, I've been hit with the rogues now. Happened to me. I didn't think it would happen before 1K. Oh, I think this guy is... I recognize his name. And I think he is an actual DK. But I don't remember playing against somebody with this portrait for a long time. By the way, this is a good combo, by the way, but we're not keeping it. Especially not against a DK. Alright. Getting there. We start with Batty Guest. So this is the last day you can buy the Sylvanas. What is it, like the Sylvanas super portrait? I'm not gonna pick it up, but it felt like the day I started playing Hunter, they were like, huh. Promoted it to me. When Hearthstone get the good AI, they're gonna be promoting whatever you're playing. This is the dream. Okay, so DK, it's obviously scary, right? The damage is so much. I don't know if we can outrace him with Shockspitters, but I think he has to freeze my face a lot. And we can be super explosive. There's a Shockspitter and we have a weapon. But I mean, not doing anything on turn 1 feels like the biggest rogue play I ever did see. I don't remember. I remember this guy's name and I remember that I played against him today, but I just don't remember what he is. Now I remember. Ah, yes. DK. Pretty juicy. We just keep hitting. I think against a DK, I actually think we're gonna just throw out the Shockspitters early. Like, if we have to play, we have to play whatever we get, is what I feel. And this is like hardcore Frost, I think. I was mega confused yesterday. We played against like Frost Blood. So I just got sniped with the big boy, with Pudge. Is it called Patchwork? I don't want to use the Shockspitter right now, I think. Maybe, I mean, because the thing is, it doesn't even curve out. So, if I get a... oh, that's good. That's good. We get some damage. We get some curve going. We could have cleared this. I think, yeah. But I think we're going all face all the way here. Just holding on to the Shockspitters a little bit. I want to do like a big Shockspitter on stream. Like a 16 damage one or something. That thing has to die though. Would be sad to run in a Shockspitter to it. Wait. It's discovered, yeah. Or like it's made by Nerubian Watcher. Okay, he's not having it. Oof. Tracking. Do I want to track now or do I just want to kill this with a Shockspitter? Tracking could enable a Devouring Swarm. But I lose damage on not going steady shot, so it's like, do I want to take this? It's a little bit until we get Hydrolodon. But I think we could track for a couple of really good things. Yeah, like for example, Bloodseeker is really good. But the thing is, if I keep the Bloodseeker, which is really good here, I kind of have to let this one live. And I don't like that at all. Ah, yeah, I can't even hit with it. Not this turn. So we just have to do this. But it sucks sacrificing a Shockspitter. Because now we can't even get them back with Selective Breather. So this is like, this is the Shockspitter. It's the one we have. I really wanted to find a Tavish. And I don't want to go Estelor too early either. These are kind of overlapping a little bit, I feel. But I mean, if I can start swinging with the Shockspitter, we might just get him with. Okay, so he runs like big spell power now. All right. So problem with this too. Okay, that's so good. We're just juicing this up. And how much damage do we potentially have? So if I play Hydrolodon on 7, he's probably just gonna freeze it, right? Because we're going into 7 first. It might be better to just go Astalor. So we have 10 right now. 13. Does he ever kill me next turn? So let's say I hit with this. I actually think it's... so... Hydrolodon kills this. But this gives me armor, so it's about the same thing. So I have 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17 if I can get this in. So I'm 1 off, right? 3, 6. I wouldn't even be able to do it. I think Hydrolodon might be better here. I mean, because there's no way I'm stopping this. And does he ever buff this just for lethal? I don't think so. And now he can freeze my face, but then we would have lethal, right? Or if he doesn't freeze my face, he can freeze my board, right? But my face won't be frozen. And then I'll have 12 from this. Yeah. Oh, no! Oh, yeah, he does a full freeze. So smart. Outplayed. No, wait. Yeah. So he freezes the whole thing. Oh, that sucks. That's so smart. Yeah, maybe Estelor would be better, obviously. I say maybe. I know. Oh, we're just dead. Oh, that's so smart. There's no way I'm killing off my own minions. And there's no way he's not dealing 9. Oh, got wrecked. Yeah, so it was always Estelor there. I wasn't even thinking about him popping all of my stuff. Get me out. I mean, in general, I'm just having problems with Frost DK. I just want to get in. I really want to try to hit 1k, so we gotta turn this around. But I'm happy that I'm not facing rogues. Alright, Shaman. Let's go. Alright, Batty Guest is super good. I think I like... This is like a mediocre hand, right? I like both of these and I really like Tavish. But I'm not sure. I don't think it's... I don't think I keep both of them, right? Not with this hand. Candle Shot is great because it's good to just kind of kill off totems with it. I think Candle Shot is a little better. Because it has a little more longevity, I guess. Conjured Arrow. So I guess a Shaman. If it's a Shaman. Oh no, I definitely picked the wrong one. Let's go for the swings. So I guess a Shaman. I don't think we're making it... I think we're gonna kill him pretty fast, right? Because he wants to cheat out a lot of minions. Okay, so it's a rogue, so it doesn't matter. You just punch and equip the Bloodseeker here, or do we go for a hero power? I kind of want to squeeze as much value as I can out of my weapons. I mean, Bloodseeker can go on forever, but... What 2 health minions does he have? The 3-2 goal, I think, that makes a concoction cheap. Alright, here he comes. So, is he gonna pop it super early? Let's go for this. Now we have powered up our Shockspitter a lot. On turn 6, I really want to go Tavish. But I don't like, we haven't gotten drugs and, I mean, I threw away my bat, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna see Knowles at least. So this will be 8 later. So if I poke him twice, let's see. On turn 6, if I could, this would be 8. So I'm just gonna go for a poke right away because I kind of just want to play fast. So on turn 6, I could deal... This is 10 now. Next time is gonna be 6, so I have 12 damage for turn 6 if I want to. We'll deal... This will put him to 19, 17, so I'm not quite there yet. So I think we're gonna have to Tavish on 6. But I feel like this is a motion denied game. Because soon he's gonna play a lot. But if we can kind of kill him before he armors up, if he isn't playing, like, maybe he doesn't find his Astalor. There we go. Ah! He knew. Had the big Shockspitter. Feels good. I don't know if that was a game, but the pressure was on. That's the power of just getting the weapons out. I was just doing the craziest amount of math I could. Just trying to set up an early lethal. Yeah, it was a 3-minute game. Alright. Tavish is such a good card. I always keep him in the Mulligan. Alright. I haven't seen a single druid for a while. I mean, Keen Eye Spotter has to be really good against them, right? I think this is a super good start. As I said before, like, it's kind of good if the Shockspitters remain in your deck. Just for a little while at least, because you can get multiple of them. So this doesn't pull the card from your deck. It just copies it to your hand. So you can have like 4 Shockspitters in your hand if you want to. Speak of the devil. Speak of the spitter. But yeah, I'm absolutely falling in love with this deck, actually. So I'm super happy about that. Okay, I think it's a coin turn here, because I don't want to... I don't want to kind of... I don't want to stop my tempo here. And just getting out the bow is great. Especially since I really want to protect my my Iron Deep Trog. And next turn we open up this. Hopefully we'll get the weapon. Like the 4-3 that summons the bow. It's so good. And also like the art of these wild steeds are so cool. Wild seeds? I thought it was wild steed. Alright, we're gonna have a full board soon, and then he's gonna be able to just go all out on his, with his minions. But I'm fine with it. Let's just go. Just develop as much tempo as we can, punch as much as we can, and then spit in his face with the Shockspitter. By the way, when next game starts, we have to pay attention to the animation of the Shockspitter. It's so good. Or the animation of the Shockspitter. The animation of Lothrumor. It's called the King of Blood Elves, a spitter. Alright, the game begins. When Guff comes down, it's on. But this guy has had like kind of the perfect hand. And I've had a really good hand too, so that's good. This opens up in 1 turn, so we don't have to equip this if we don't want to. Do we ever just go Spitter here? Or do we hold on? Oh, we can't go Spitter because I used my Arrow Power. We don't need to use this. Also, Spitter together with the Devouring Swarm. Since we're gonna be able to hit so much with our bow, I feel like it's better to just kind of have this Swarm out. But whenever his armor comes down, the armor really comes down. We need to make some space though, but so much damage, right? If we can't get rid of the Fox Spirit, really good. Alright. He's not taunting me either, that's good. Problem with it, so now I want to start pulling spells, right? yeah, help, help. That's so good. All right, so if we just kind of get enough board space. This is so much damage, and this one is at 5 now, and it's gonna go up to 6 after I hit something. We can super duper Shockspitter in his face. I think Druid and DK are probably the two classes that I just struggle the most against. I don't know what it is. I know that Druid isn't OP, but I just have such a hard time dealing with them. I think like my win rate against Druids just has to be so negative. Even though I used to, when I played mostly aggressive stuff, I used to play stuff that was really good against Druids, but things just changed. And armor, it's just a thing for me. Okay. Play me something that I can run my stuff into or remove like 2 bad minions. Oh no. Never getting enough knolls. Okay. That's good. I mean, I think he's gonna concede unless he gets a bunch of armor. Oh my. A lot of stuff is happening here. Okay. Well, that's a lot. How much do we have? We have 12? That's a lot, actually. How do I get past this in the most efficient way? This and this. And this should hopefully be enough, right? I am never clearing here anyways. Oh yeah, it's big time enough. Do the spit. Bzz, bzz. Bzz. Yeah! Spitter feels so good. Such a cool card. It's powerful. And it was nerfed like the first day, which is insane. It was probably the quickest nerf in Hearthstone's history. Is it like the games that you win versus the games that you lose? Because I think we're 2-2 right now on the stream, right? Yeah. But these were so long. Look at this. It's 15 minutes in between. These are like, I don't know, like 3 minutes in between each other. Okay, look at the Lothrimer animation here. Check it out. Bomb! Big man with a big sword. I like it. We could have probably done, we could have traded off everything and played a Devouring Swarm last turn. Just to kind of get even more Shockspitters, I think. But we wouldn't have been able to kill it anyway, so that's no style points if you may let your opponent gain 1,000,000 armor again. I mean, unless you can bring him down. Alright, so I don't want to go Bloodseeker next turn, but I also don't want to waste damage. So we'll most likely go either Astalor just for tempo. I could just... I mean, this is gonna be more damage. He's gonna be able to deal more damage, but I can just take both out. Astalor is good because he's not clearing it, but if he equips a Bloodseeker, then the Astalor is just bad, right? Tracking would be pretty good, but I think it's better to just kind of not waste the damage right now. Just weave in that hero power. But this isn't a very good start now. Maybe we could go for a bunch of Astalors with the Bran. Yeah, there's the Bloodseeker. I'm happy that I didn't play this. But he's dealing some damage. Good, we could go double tracking. Or just one and hero power, I guess. Has to be Tavish, right? Yeah, because we don't need a weapon. Keen Eye Spotter isn't that good right now. I mean, Tavish isn't that good now either, but... And then we just go Bloodseeker, and this may prevent him from going like an I mean, he's probably not playing Astalor, but a 2 health minion, like a Trog or something. Next turn, I guess we could play Astalor together with tracking. Hopefully he takes this hit, right? And he doesn't equip a weapon. Or he just mirrors my turn. 100%. Another Bloodseeker would be bad. Oh, he gives me another swing. Okay, he gets the weapon though. We're getting a little low. But I mean, this is so nice. And then we track and trog. We did the TT, track and trog. Probably Wild Spirits and just Wild Spirits then. Maybe we just go Astalor and Trog here. I feel I'm kind of feeling Astalor and Trog. I mean, it doesn't have that many minions. But this, I don't know. Maybe it was Wild Spirits. I think Wild Spirits and Hero Power is a good turn 5. Oh! He gives me more hits. I mean, I want to send these face though. Because, I don't know, maybe he has a bunch of spitters, right? This is like best. This is just best. It's making a huge board. So we're getting a bunch of weapons. But I mean, I think we still take this hit. Just make it bigger, and now we can go face with this, unless he just kills me with a Shockspitter. But gaining the armor here is huge, and then maybe we can gain the armor on the turn afterwards, while we swing with the Bloodseekers and whatnot. unless he just boardlocks me again. So it's always gonna be explosive, 100%. Maybe we go. So which secrets do we want? We probably want motion denied, because that might just like kill him right in front of him. It's a good thing that we get a body on board at least. This is good. Alright, just pray. There's the explosive. I mean, maybe it just spitters me and I die. Actually, so none of these are really good, right? Freezing is kind of like if he tries to run his minions into my stuff to get it back with Devouring Swarm, this can stop one minion, right? But it's not gonna stop the spitter, I feel. I still think Freezing Trap is better, but it's not very good. An Ice Trap. Motion Denied is pretty good. He might have a Motion Denied actually. But it's probably Freezing, right? I think Ice Trap is the best, because we're trying to kind of... We're trying to make it so that his... so that he wastes mana, basically, because he's ahead in health cards, but not on the board. Yeah, so whatever he wanted to draw, like that card is basically unplayable now, right? And we have to check for the Freezing Trap. I'm not super... Yeah, okay, so I wasn't super comfortable with checking for the Freezing Trap with the bear. Okay, so we don't want to see, I guess, a Huffer. Next turn we could go Astalor. I think we're gonna. Like, getting the armor is huge here. Because then we're gonna have the hit point advantage. I mean, we could also go Astalor and Conjured Arrows. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get rid of this. Or to get rid of this. Bye-bye, good weapon. Alright, so let me think a little bit. This is a freezing, right? Does he ever kill me is the question. The thing I kind of like go conjure to get rid of these. And then we have the freezing up. Gives us a good board advantage. This is coming up though. And then I could actually go Bran if I wanted to. But I mean the mana thirst isn't gonna come down twice. I think this is the way. It's a little risky. I mean that's fine. That's totally fine. Wow. Maybe this is better. It removes more damage. But also this... I kind of like this. I prefer this though. Because it's just a bigger boy. And we know that's not motion denied now. And I gain a million cards. Now I can actually find a spitter. 3, it's gonna cost me 8 to do the entire combo. So this will work. How big are the spitters though? They're probably pretty big by now. Maybe enough. If I just take a swing with this. I really like my freezing trap actually. And this, it was the card that I was a little hesitant on. Oh, I hope he isn't finding the spitters. So I can't check from my deck tracker, right, how big the spitters are. But I think I attacked 3 times with a candle shot. 3 times with a... 3 times with the other bow, so that's 6 attacks. Plus 1, that's 7 attacks. Which means that he's 8. It should be 8, right? Yeah, so this is lethal, right? So I hit here, I hit with my bow, it goes to 9, and then I have more than enough to kill him, right? Because this will cost 8. I could actually just play the Bran first, but I'm kind of scared of overdrawing. Because this will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. So let's just do this first, just to be sure. We got the Shockspitter? Yeah, so it's on 8 now. Then we do it like this, just for the overkill. And the double. Bzz, bzz. I don't know, got a little nervous there. Got a little nervous. Ah, feels good. Big man Tavish. Climbing! Man, I want to finish 1k this month. Maybe it's a hunter month. Which is like my old school favorite class. Ah, feels good to be a hunter. And finally they made like, listen, I'm not dissing on Rexar at all. But I'm a little tired of him. And I'm happy that they put in like a cool male hunter that isn't like an orc or a dwarf. I want to play a pretty boy. I want to feel, this is what I want to feel, like a rogue basically when I play my decks. Especially when I have a lot of like face damage and stuff. I want something that looks sharp. Oh, this is so good together. 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't recommend keeping Stormpike Battle Ram in the beginning, so maybe I shouldn't keep it myself. But I feel like a Hydra game is coming up. I mean, I probably should have tossed it for like a Candle Shot or a Baddie Guest. This is Miracle, and he's going hard in the beginning. Wow. Wait. So the obvious play is Spirit Poacher. But the fun play is Wild Spirits into Wild Spirits. It's so much tempo. I think I actually might take myself up on this. I mean, this is experimental. Oh yeah, and we're getting the bow. So I think we're getting the bow next turn already. The Wild Spirits into Wild Spirits is a risky play, but it's good. Because this might, like, this could have been almost as good, but since it gives me 1 tick, it's so good. Yeah, so now we're getting the bow. This turn, super good. And then we can make the trade too. There's just massive amounts of damage. And we also have the Shockspitter together with a Devouring Swarm, together with a Stormpike Battle Ram. So we can make this cost 1. I'm feeling it. Big time. Next turn, I think it's just a Battle Ram, right? He's busy making a lot of concoctions and stuff, so... He has to Deadly Shot one of these, right? And he didn't, so we can kill off the Ram. And then we'll get a bow right when this expires. Oh my god. I'm getting a little too happy about this. Just massive amounts of damage with the Wild Seeds. I'm super happy that I went down this route. We could get another Shockspitter if we want to. We have to think about that. Like, we could pick up a Hydrolodon because it's basically free. But I'm thinking in this game, this will go to 4 next turn. And it's gonna be super cheap. So I feel like picking up another Shockspitter is just amazingly good. Especially since we have the Devouring Swarm. Making all kinds of ghosts. Is he making a ghost this turn? He probably should, right? And he's holding it? Problem is that this thing spawned before my Shockspitter. Pick up the Shockspitter. We hit. We hero power. Next turn he can't gain armor, right? Unless he discovers something disgusting. I'm thinking about playing Shockspitter now, but I don't think so. Let's see if we find like a Bran. Or I mean, Bran isn't that good. Probably the Spotter, right? Maybe Battle Ram, actually. Because we could actually make use of this. So if he clears, then we're fine. I mean, we just need 1 more punch, right? We need 1 more punch, or we just need to do this and hero power. If I can kill off my own Shockspitters, it's even better. But I mean, this is 1 turn too early for his Astalor to give him armor. We're just pushing mad damage. And there's no way he's running Draka, right? And I don't think there's a way he could even get Draka now, because she's... Is she a 4 or 5? Ghostly Strike. He's just making a Mega Ghost. Alright. I mean, he's just making a Mega Ghost into Concede, I think. And then Coins kills this. Oh, yeah, he just wants to show off. Or maybe there's some magical Draka coming down. I don't think so. Ah! The rope is burning! When he, when I got the flash of him attacking my face, I actually had like a small heart attack. This is a lot of damage. This is also a lot of damage. And we could actually... Yeah, we can't do 1 more. Okay, that makes sense. We got a good one. The Spitters, man. I was talking about how I was like all high and mighty. I was like, I always finish my games with a Hydrolodon on 5. This, I think all our wins, I think we've gotten it with the Shockspitters, right? But, I mean, this could probably be credited to the Wild Seeds. It's so good. We've been a rogue, a druid. We lost to the paladin, right? Like, Feels like we're all around the world. Okay, now we get another good wild seed starter. I wish I had the coin so I could go poacher on 1 and poacher on 2. Bran. He's about to rotate, by the way. Next expansion, no more Brans. I think a lot of the community is gonna be happy, but I think a lot of people are gonna discover what life without Bran feels like. I wasn't crazy about Bran first. I was kind of reluctant to put him in my decks. Like, if you guys remember, I used to play Shaman without Bran. Just because I played like an old school build, and I was like, the other dwarf, what's he called? I don't know. The guy who copies Battlecry. So I was like, he's good enough for me. But I think actually like the way I look at cards like Denathrius and Bran, like very powerful neutrals, is that I look at them as enablers. Okay, that's good. I look at them as enablers for classes that get weak sets. Like Denathrius made kind of Demon Hunter work for a while before Demon Hunter got really good, and it kind of made Shaman work too after they nerfed the Freezy Boy. And I like Shaman wouldn't have been able to basically be playable if it wasn't for Denathrius. And it's just how kind of one card kind of makes a whole deck, like a whole set work. I think it's like a bigger positive than a negative. Like the negative would be that you will see the same card a lot, right? In a lot of classes, you'll get the same experience a lot. But I don't know. To me, I feel like it's a bigger positive than a negative. Also, like, I don't really mind. I don't mind losing to the same thing. It's not that bad for me. Oh, this is such a bad trade. I don't like it at all. Yeah, Bear, that's good. Man, I refuse to do this, but I'm also, we have to respect the buffs. But honestly, I don't think this guy's running Divine Shield buffs, because I think this is another heal paladin. I think heal paladin is the hottest new thing, because healing and armor are so powerful in this meta. I think we might have met the deck that kind of beats us. But it's cool that it's paladin. Like, usually, so my taste in classes has changed a lot this year. So before, my most played classes, they're still my most played classes, but before, that's such a good Bloodseeker. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, this could have some weird beast synergy in the future, I suppose. But I mean, before Hunter and Paladin, they're still my most played classes, and they were by far my favorites before. Hunter and Paladin. But this last year, Hunter, Paladin, and Rogue. But this year, I have barely touched any of those classes. I did Pirate Rogue a little bit in the beginning, and then I've done some Beast, some Beast Hunter. But except for that, I haven't really played them. But I've played mostly, I think, Mage and Demon Hunter this year. I think Demon Hunter must have been my most played deck this year. Alright, this is going face. And we need to deal some face damage before Cariel. Hydra. Do we ever? I mean, this is also a play, right? We could play both of them to get rid of stuff. But I think it's much better to try to hit this on like turn 6 or something. This won't give me a draw, which bothers me. It can give me a draw next turn, but also just passing a turn. This passing a turn is so bad, right? I would suppose that this would be better. So I'm thinking, what if a Light Ray comes down next turn? Then I'm gonna be pretty happy that I've used this. But I could also do this next turn, just to push some extra damage. Because I'm guessing that this thing will die. But I don't know, it feels so bad to throw the Shockspitter right now. I could just do this, but I could also draw with this next turn. I feel like the draw is better. I mean, it's a bad turn. Like, it's bad to pass on this turn. Maybe he's roping me because I was roping. But I was roping because I was thinking. I was thinking out loud. I was doing my best. I'm getting a little hungry. A little tired. A little nervous. Okay, come on, man. Go! Alright, he was... Okay, he was big thinking too, because Order in the Court is pretty scary, right? So that's probably a Light Ray. I don't remember the last guy's deck. Did he play a bunch of big stuff? I don't think so. Okay, S-Lord Dice. What a good Tavish. Now I wish I would have played the Conjured Arrow. What a great Tavish. Snakes? I think it's improved Ice Trap. I don't think we want to freeze. I don't think we want a freezing trap here. We just want to get rid of these. This will give him 2 cards in his hand, which is fine. And if he plays his Light Rays, at least we can remove 1, right, with the Hydrolodon. Because he should be starting to pull them right now. And he has played a couple of Sylvan Recruits from his hand, which means it's just extra... Kind of just extra cards, right? Oh, maybe, actually, wait. This is 8, right? Okay. 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 I think he's going for the heal, though. Yeah. Is heal before Cariel? Oh, it's kind of... Oh, yeah. He wants to go for Astalor next turn. There are the rays. Hold on. So Selective Breeder could get me another Shockspitter that I could play my next turn. Alright, so my next turn... No, because it's gonna cost 9, right? So I would need a Ram. I could go Bran and just get a bunch of Selective Breeders. Indeed. That Conjured Arrow is looking good, but... Like, we know that he has Cariel, and Cariel will just wipe my board whenever she comes out. Because he's killing this, and on the turn after he goes Cariel. She comes down on 8. She comes down now. Keeping the coin. Like a champ. So everything does half damage. A little scary. Nothing to run this into. I mean, we could do it on our own minion. I think it always has to be the Shockspitter here. Just get it, since I don't have it in my... So, not like, if I pull it, I'm not gonna have it in my deck. There's nothing I want to draw here. Next turn I have 8. Oh, so I just, like, with the Bran, I just have, like, 8. Morosond. I need some weapons. What I really want is a Candle Shot together with another minion. Alright. So I want Candle Shot and Keen Eye Spotter. Do it. That's a Candle Shot. That's a Stormpike Ram. Huh. Do we ever run this in? I think we have to. I mean, I'm kind of super scared of his healing. The damage ramps so high with Bran. We do this. But still, we only have half. This is the time where we want a Viper. But I'm not a Viper gamer. Oh, wait! Okay, so yeah, he's gonna get armor here. Ugh. Yeah, he probably also runs... Maybe Denathrius? I'm not sure. Let's just push it a little bit. Rrr. It's a good thing. So how do we actually get out of this? Like, I think it's gonna take way too long. This is pretty good, but... I mean, he probably has a full board clear, especially if... Oh, yeah! I remember! He killed me with Mr. Smite. That was it. So I have 12, which isn't even half. And here comes the healing too. Oh, that's not a healing. That's not a heal. Alright, Keen Eye Spotter, baby. Keen Eye Spotter is so good here. Do it. Conjured Arrow. I still have the chance. I never used these on Astalor, right? Just have to get... How many cards do we have left? 14. Oh. It's another candle shot. Alright. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. But Misha, please. Oh, yes! I love you, Misha. I mean, they're getting pretty big. Unless he steals one or eats one with like mutinous or something. But I have a feeling that a big smite is coming soon. Okay, so he takes the 8 here. Is there any way I just kill him next turn? Maybe with another Shockspitter? Would that be it? I don't think so. Hold on. So we have 14. No, wait. It's because out to 8 we have 16. I mean, we're not super far off. Okay, that's very good. So I have to use one of these, which I absolutely don't like. Wait, so how much damage do I actually have? 16, right? That's it? It's not enough. And this is the thing that keeps me alive. And then I just have to hope to roll for Mishas for the rest of my life. Yep. I think, like, he probably has to smite. Yeah. So that's a GG. Paladin gets me every time, man. But this was a super successful climb. Feels really good. It's a bunch of good games. But that will be it for me tonight. Guys, thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure. If you're new, remember to subscribe to the channel and like the stream. It motivates me. It does a lot for the algorithm and such. But yeah, thank you guys. Peace out.